Hi, everyone. My name is Dana. I'm from the user relation team at Wix Stores. I've been working at Wix for the last 3 years. I just want to make sure that you see my presentation. In the next 25 minutes so, we'll talk about like the must-have or the best practices feature for a successful e-commerce business. And you have a Q&A option to ask any question you have along the way. And of course, we'll have time at the end. So we'll start. So we're gonna talk about. I just want to mention that this session is recorded, and you'll get the recording later on. So on today's agenda, we're gonna talk about important tools to manage your e-com business, how to build a credibility online store, increasing traffic, increasing sales, and how to have returning customers. And I also will share with you some tips to better managing your e-com business by getting to know your business, the right sales channels for your business, how to create an easy buying experience, and to provide an excellent service. So we'll start. So first, we'll talk about the important tools to manage an e-com business, your e-com business. So any businesses, especially in online, is based on trust. You need to see how you build a trust with your customers, because they don't know you, they don't know your products usually, and their attention is very, very short. And again, it's an online. It's not. They don't come to your stores. They see it only on the web. So the first thing you should have is a brand, or at least a brand language, which is defined by the design that you have on your website and the concept of your website. I brought you some examples from UK. You see, everybody know Boots, but they know you. Once you go to their homepage, you understand and you see what are they selling, what brands or products they're holding, and it's very, very in your face, and you see it and you understand what you're going to buy. Another thing which is important is product information, and also using a high quality pictures, detailed description, and explanation on the product and how to use it. Once you, as a buyer, see the information that you have on the page, it builds a trust with the brand that you want to purchase. You know that there's someone behind it, that there's an excellent product behind it. Another important information that your customer needs is how to contact you. If they have a question or a problem with the product, so you need to have a contact information on your website, which is a phone, a chat, an email. If you have a business location, also provide the address of this business location. Another important thing that we know that customers or people, everybody is looking, is reviews. The more reviews you will have on the website, will build a more credible to your brand. And this is also a way to gain back some, or to increase your return customers. You can ask customers after the purchase, like a month after, to give a review of how was the purchasing process on your site, or how they were impressed with the product that you provided them. Adding an FAQ, shipping and return policy, also provide a very high credibility to your brand, because then people don't have to start searching for this information. They know that they can return or exchange the product if they're not satisfied, or if they feel they have an issue with it. Social media. So, you know, today everybody is on social media, I guess, like the majority of us. This is a way also that can help you to sell the product, and also to create a more whole experience to your customers. once you're on social media, so you can promote these products and also try to engage your customers to your website and buy products. I brought you an example of a user that we know. They sell CNC machines, which is a very expensive product, but they use social media to promote their businesses. They launched just before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, a new series of machines, and it was really, really amazing seeing the effect of using the social media on their sales. Another thing that we're going to talk about is increasing traffic. So one of the after you build an online store and you set up the product and all the inventory that you had, the next stage that you want is to have customers on your site. So the way to do it, how it's not that easy, but we'll talk about a few ways to do it. So first of all, you need an SEO. SEO enables Google to scan your site and present it with relevant results. Here I brought you an example of when I'm looking for clothing in England, what kind of result do I get? This is organic and not sponsored. We'll talk about sponsored in a second. So you need to make sure that you're updating your page with meta tags of the specific key word keys that you want that is relevant to your site. This is also very important. If I'm selling clothes, I cannot have liquor as a keyword for me. Google will not like it. Another thing is adding info to present the site as a rich Snapchat. You see, if you can see what happened on next, there's also details about the store. And this is also very important for you as a business owner to have as much information presented to your customers on the Google platform. Another option is to have an advertising on social media. Here I brought you an option to advertise on Google. You see that I marked the sponsored options, and once I'm looking for clothing in England, I can see there are ASOS is having a sponsored ad and another brand. You can also do we call it a competitor advertising. If I will write ASOS or next, so if I will add ASOS and I'm next, so I can add an advertising that will present the next brand and not ASOS, for example. Another very powerful and important tool, for my opinion, is the email marketing. You can send them to your clients a reminder for special occasions like Father's Days or holiday. Here I brought you an example for Easter, and interesting and relevant content. For example, if you sell clothing, so you can share your new collection for a specific times of the year, let's say spring, summer, winter, and so on. Another powerful tool is influencers. In many cases, using influencers was very successful and brought an increase of sales. You don't have to target at first like the most successful. So you can try and see how like using a much like unfamiliar or a mini influencer will do to your sales, and if it's going to increase it or not. The most important thing, as I believe, is to always monitor each action that you're doing on your site. If it's email marketing, if it's the influencer, if it's the advertising, and we'll talk about it a bit later on. So how can you increase sales and increase the returning customers that you have? And having a live chat on your site can help with that, because you can identify sales opportunities and also provide product recommendation based on past purchases, or also based on the questions that the specific customer are asking you right now. Using coupons, you can provide a variety of promotion to encourage sales, and also encouraging returning sales. For example, sending an email with a discount coupon for the next sale for your customers. Email marketing, we talked about it a bit a few slides before. So here I brought you an example of a user that sells candles. After a few weeks that she knows that the customer used the product, she's sending them a friendly reminder, letting them know that she knows that the product is going to going to end, like the candle is no longer can light it up. So she's asking them or providing them a coupon to their next purchase. We know that this email increased her sales by almost 60%. Providing cross-sell and upsell. So cross-sell is encouraging customers to buy a complementary product or an additional product beyond what they were planned to buy. And upsell is encouraging customers to buy similar product, but with value that is higher than they plan to buy. So here I brought you an example from Next that while looking for a short sleeve, they also suggested me to add other options, other t-shirts or some pants. Another way to increase sales or to retain your clients is by having product subscription. Product subscription is a recurring sale that you can decide if it's each week or each month or quarterly, whatever is suitable to your business and product. We know that this increased the lifetime value of the customers. It increased their loyalty, because usually people don't remember to cancel some subscription, and it generates a steady flow of cash. Loyalty programs, by providing the option to gain points on purchases and other action, such as like on social media or share on social media, any social media engagement, birthday and more. We know that this gives an option to your customers to come back and purchase more of your product, and also they become more loyal because of that. So now we'll go over to the second part, which is tips to better manage your e-com business. So the first thing I recommend is get to know your business, meaning use any analytics tool that you have to understand and be the best knowledgeable person of your business. You need to understand what is the purchasing funnel, meaning what pages your customers are looking at. Where do you see the drop? If it's from the home page going to your product page, or from the product page going to the checkout, you always need to monitor this funnel, and the conversion rate that you have, especially when you do a specific promotion and you're bringing traffic from different channels. Another thing is understanding and knowing your customers. who are your customers? Are there females, males, children, or are there parents buying for their children? What ages are there? If there's a specific geo that they're locating it, what are the needs? What makes them want to buy your products? And also if they're like new customers or returning customers. Products. Always try and analyze your products, your inventory. If you have best sellers, if there are products that are stuck and you cannot move them, they're like sitting down in your inventory and you don't have any sales on that. You don't want these kind of products. You want to do some promotion to move them ahead. Promotions and also social media and trying to see which of these are the best to your business, which of what is the best way for you to promote your business? What is the most efficient one? Is it coupons? Is it the email marketing? Is it having advertising on Google, on Facebook, on Instagram? Try to always monitor and see what gives you, what brings you the best and most money from it. Sales channels. Today we have a lot of options of sales channels. If it's Etsy, if it's Amazon, if it's eBay, try to see if it's also social medias. We have a lot of users that sells on TikTok or in Instagram and Facebook and so on. And you need to see what is the best sales channels for your business, meaning where are your customers are your customers are on Facebook? Are they on TikTok? You need to understand where they are and then try to catch them there. Another important thing is to create an easy buying experience. Keep it simple. Don't ask the minimal details that you need. Don't try to complex the situation. Provide payment options, if it's credit card, PayPal, and so on. And simplify the shipping. And also if you can provide a free shipping over a specific amount, this will also increase your conversion rate and the number of orders. The most, I think, important thing is to provide an excellent customer care. Your customers are the most important thing. You need to maintain their satisfaction. Sorry, and also remember that gaining a new customer costs much more than maintaining one. Thank you. And now we'll see if we have any questions.